So you saw my top 10 niche fragrances for spring video, and this time we're gonna do top 10 designer fragrances for spring. Coming right up. This is a designer list, and there are 10 fragrances on this list. It's a top 10 designer spring fragrances list, and there are some new ones here. There are some classics that I brought back that I'm kind of starting to re-enjoy, and there are some repeats here that were probably on the last list. So we'll get started with a brand new release that you saw a review for that I did. It's from the house of Mugler, and it is Cryptomint, Amen Cryptomint. Okay, this one's on this list because it does have the Amen Ultra Zest vibe, but this one's all minty. So you remove the orange and you add the mint. And it's a kind of mint that I do like in fragrances, and I really like it here because you've got that minty freshness with that Mugler DNA, the patchouli DNA that I really love. And it's a unique take on that whole Mugler DNA. I do think this is perfect for spring, as I said in the video, and I'm putting it at number 10 because it's kind of new, and I like the other fragrances a little more. And we also have another Mugler in the list, and you'll find out what that is soon. Amen Cryptomint is number 10 from Mugler. So number 9 is a fragrance that I first started wearing in the late 90s, and I've recently started enjoying this one again. It is somewhat available here in the States. You probably have to buy it in online stores. In Europe, in France, and other places, I've seen it sold in Sephora's and other fragrance stores. Of course, this is a designer, and this is a designer list, and this is from the house of Dior, the only Dior that I have on here, and this is Dune, this fragrance right here. And what I like about this one is it's got this sandy vibe, and it's all about fig leaves, fig fruit, so it has a slight bit fruitiness, but not really overly fruity, and it has that sandy vibe, and you also have the green leaves, the fig leaves, so it makes for a unique combo of notes and a unique scent for men. Now, it doesn't smell the same as it used to in the late 90s because it's been reformulated, but I still like that unique take on fig fragrance for men. Unfortunately, I believe this was also a bomb. It didn't do very well, although I think it's got pretty high ratings from reviews. It's just, I enjoy this one, and I highly recommend it. If you like that green fruitiness, do check out Dune from Dior. Again, it's available online at online stores, and I think you can find it for about $75 for 100 ml. So Dune, number 9 by Dior. Number 8 is from the house of Chanel. It is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. So I like that creamy lemony touch here. The Allure line of fragrances I do enjoy, but I enjoy this one a lot more because it's got that, it's almost like a lemon a cream together. It just has that uniqueness. The performance of this one, unfortunately, is not the best, but again, a lot of these are designers, so performance is just okay, some better than others, but usually they're pretty like average, 5, 6, 6.5 hours pushing it. And again, it's a great scent. It's great to be included here at number 8, and I quite enjoy this one when I'm not like wanting something challenging, but something a little comforting for the springtime. I will pull for Edition Blanche by Chanel at number 8. So here we have a vetiver fragrance, and it's from the house of Hermes. And there are 3 Hermes fragrances here on this list. Somehow I ended up with Hermes all the way here. This one is Bel Ami Vetiver, this right here. So it's leathery vetiver, but it's not the Gucci Guilty Absolute that came out. And I didn't want to include that on this list because I think it's a little heavier. This one's not as heavy, but although it is a little darker than the other fragrances, but I quite like this one. And its performance is also kind of on the weak side, so you get 5.5 to 6 hours with this one. Again, it's pretty average for all designers. But I really like that unique take on vetiver. It's different than all other vetivers that I have, and perfect scent to wear in the spring, I think. So Bel Ami Vetiver by Hermes, it's number 7. This is the second Mugler fragrance, and it is Ultra Zest, Amen Ultra Zest. So what we have is the Amen Cryptomint, Amen Ultra Zest by Mugler. So they're kind of similar, but they're different. So we've got orange, blood orange here, and we've got mint here. And they do have similarities, as I was saying. But I prefer this one over that one because it's bright, sunshiny, happy fragrance. And it actually feels like that when you spray it on. It smells great. And actually, just really lovely scent to wear springtime. I think it's better for spring. Summertime, it might be a little thick or heavier because of that Mugler DNA. But I can get away with it. I didn't include like Mugler cologne on this list because I think that would be more appropriate for summertime. But this is really, really appropriate for spring. Mugler Ultra Zest at number 6. The second Hermes fragrance in the collection, and this is a new one for me. I haven't worn this one for a while, but I just kept falling in love with the way it smells. In fact, I'm going to spray some on, but before I spray it on, what this is it's Terre de Hermes Eau Fraiche right here. So what I like about this one, I found a deal. That's why I got a big bottle. Really inexpensive, 75 bucks for this 120 ml bottle, I think. So what I like about this one, it's very lemony. It's very fresh, very refreshing. It's a complete departure from the notes of Terre de Hermes, which I wore so much of. This is all lemony. It has hints and traces of the Terre de Hermes, but this is so fresh compared to those. Plus it has this like slight bit cuminy touch, which really, really is contrasting the lemon, the citruses. Oh man, it's so good. It's a very... It also has, I forgot to mention, it also has some aquatic or watery touches. So it's very, very, very happy. But it kind of, once you spray the scent on, the watery notes are like, come through like very first things you'll notice. And then the lemon citrus kicks in. And then after that, the cumin comes in. And it's that trademark Hermes cumin from the Eau de Hermes fragrance. I think that's what it's called. Just really lovely, lovely scent. I don't know what I was thinking. I had dismissed it before because, you know, I was a true Terre de Hermes fan since 2006. And I kind of got tired of it and I just dismissed this, but I just kept coming back to it and really loving this particular flanker of Terre de Hermes Eau Fraiche. Number 5. Do check it out if you don't know it. It's great, great freshy, but it has that density from the cumin note in here. Adds a little bit of aromatic touch. So number 5. So number 4, what we've got is Dunhill Icon. So what I like about Dunhill Icon is that it's a freshie, but it also has a legs. It performs really nicely on me because the concentration is heavier than like a traditional eau de toilette. This is eau de parfum, and this is a petitgrain dominant fragrance, and so it's green and herbal, but it also has like orange blossom and other notes like that. This is my kind of scent for the warm days. It's fresh, it's citrus flowers and citrus leaves. Just a great, great designer release. One of the best designer releases. Dunhill Icon is at number 4. So we're going back to another classic, and this one is such a great scent. Haven't been wearing it much, and I had my bottle stored away, but I found it the other day. I'm like, oh, I gotta pull that out and spray it, and it smells so good. This is Rive Gauche by YSL. So this is like a barbershop scent, but this is YSL's version. The fragrance has been reformulated and it comes in a square bottle now. This is the original. I also have the intense version of this, which there's not much difference in it. I don't understand why they call it intense, but the scent itself here is just magical. It's like a fougere barbershop mixed together with herbal notes and aromatic notes. I wish they kept the bottle, even though I think they still have the women's version of Rive Gauche, which is blue like this. That's the first time I saw this kind of bottle. My mom wore Rive Gauche back in the 70s, but when this was launched in the 2000s, I had to have one, and just a great, great scent. I love wearing this one, and it's a compliment getter. Rive Gauche by YSL, do check it out. Number 2 is a house that doesn't get talked much about, but this is a duo of their offerings, their latest offerings. This is the men's version. It's called 001 Man by Loewe, this right here. So what I like about this one, there's carrot seed note in here, so it adds this oomphiness. It's not a freshie. This is more of a, I would say this is more of a fall scent, but I like a scent like this sometimes in the spring. It's because it has a little more performance It performs better than freshies, and sometimes I need that for spring. What I like about this one, like I said, is the carrot seed note. So it adds this kind of like a vegetal-y kind of herbal touch, but it also kind of smells like the Dior Homme DNA. So just a really unique take on that. I mean, we've seen so many versions of that Dior Homme inspired fragrance, from Loewe by Prada, Uomo by Valentino, but this one I think is the most unique out of those. This one, that vegetal-y herbal note of the carrot seed makes this really unique, and I find this very, very perfect for spring. Do check it out, 001 Man by Loewe. Number 2. Last but not least, the third and final Hermes, and this one I just absolutely love it, and it's a very, very nice freshie. It is Equipage Geranium by Hermes. Geranium is such a great note for spring. It adds this peppery touch to fragrances, but more herbal, green, peppery touch, and that's what I get here. It's a freshie, but the pepperiness from the geranium kind of weighs it down a little, so it makes it a little heavier. So if you're looking for a freshie, but you want a little more potency from some other notes, like the geranium note, this is your fragrance right here. This one doesn't get talked much about, but I think it really deserves to be talked about. It's such a great, great scent. I absolutely love Equipage Geranium, and I love wearing it in the springtime. So Equipage Geranium by Hermes is number 1 in the top 10 spring fragrances by designers. What do you think? Did I miss anything? I know there's a lot more fragrances out there, but this particular spring season in 2017, I'm feeling these fragrances, and I will put these ones to use. If you have suggestions, or what are your favorite fragrances that you'll be wearing by designers for spring, please list below and we can get a conversation started. Also, please like this video, please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you haven't. There should be a subscribe button coming right up so that you don't miss out on future videos and giveaways, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.